a government report came out about World Trade Center 7. I didn't think they were even looking into it. I didn't think they were investigating anymore. I thought they were like, yeah, fire, heat, whatever, leave us alone. Right? But it turns out that they had the National Institute of Standards and Technology looking into it. They did a 3-year investigation of the collapse, and you're going to be shocked to find out what their conclusion is. It was the fire and the heat. Now, of course, the 9/11 conspiracy folks are not at all satiated by this. You know, World Trade Center 7 collapsed 7 hours after the Twin Towers did, and it never got hit directly. So people were like, well, why did a skyscraper come down on its own? It's a huge building. It just looked small compared to the, you know, enormous World Trade Center. But even then it didn't look that small. And what the government official that came out and spoke about it didn't really help the cause when he said, well, it is true. It's Dr. Shyam Sunder. He said, it is true that it is the first skyscraper in history to ever come down because of heat. But it did. I was like, man, conspiracy theorists are going to go nuts over that, because that is one lame-ass excuse. They said, oh, well, the sprinklers broke, and that's why it got even more hot, and then the 13th floor collapsed, and when the 13th floor collapsed, the whole thing collapsed, and it caused the domino effect. Now, the thing is, I think they're likely right, right? I don't think we really detonated the building, right? And if we did, who did? And is everybody at the National Institute of Standards and Technology part of the conspiracy? Did all those scientists sign up for this and were like, yeah, I'll ignore the bombs that we saw in the basement, etc.? I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs, and I know I'm going to get 100 emails from the 9/11 folks telling me I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So likely he's probably right. But having said that, he was not convincing. I was hoping for a better answer. I was hoping he'd come out and be like, dude, X, Y, Z, here it is. Easiest thing in the world. His explanation was, it's the first time it's ever happened. I guess it was really hot. Weak sauce. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. They're just going to get, you want to talk about heat, they're going to get more heated now.
I've always kind of been on the fence on it. I don't like calling the conspiracy theorists crazy. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you got to listen to everything they say, because we don't trust this government, the people running the government right now.
Yep.
Why trust them on this? Number one. Number two, anytime we listen to scientists, they give us such definite answers. That's why we believe them. Because, you know, we rant and rave about evolution. Oh, it's because it's been said, it's been documented 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How could you dispute it? You can dispute this. And people who do are called crazy? Why? Mm-hmm. Why?
Yeah.
Because George Bush and his administration they're so believable, and they've never done anything wrong, and they've never lied to you. Is that why we believe them? Or just because we don't want to?
Yeah. JR, you make a great point, and I'll tell you what, when the conspiracy theories first came out, I was like, no way! I wouldn't even contemplate the idea. And why wouldn't I? Because I said, look, you know how many people it would take to pull off a conspiracy like this? And what, they all work together, and none of them are going to write a book about it, right? And what happened to the missing planes? You know, what, a missile hit the the Pentagon, and what'd they do? Dock the plane and murder everybody on board? Now, we had a 9/11 guy on here and say, no, most 9/11 folks don't believe it was a missile, that it was the real plane, yada, 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 and it could go on. But I know, you know, so I didn't really entertain the notion. But as we got deeper and deeper into the Bush administration, I started to think, well,